What's up, YouTube? Finally back in the R after my vacation. First things first, left this bitch on empty, so we need to get some gas. And then I'm heading over to Goodies. I'll be tossing in the CTS blow-off valve today, hopefully. He said he's pretty slammed, so we'll see. Might wind up helping him turn some wrenches, but if not, if we got time, we'll throw in a CTS today. Do an install video on that. So that'll be coming up after this vlog video. Another thing that will be coming, actually, it's probably the last thing I just uploaded at this point, is the install for the RS3 coils. So definitely check that out. Here's the link right here. Definitely an upgrade that I do recommend for all MK7 owners. If I had the option again, I would do it right from the get. So yeah, what I got recently was the CTS blow-off valve for the R, and then I got the APR rear wiper delete for the GTI, as well as the 034 Motorsport rear strut mounts. They're $40 a piece. Now these are interesting pieces. Because of the price, I decided I'm going to try them out, but I've never seen or heard of anyone running them myself. However, I've never looked them up on YouTube to see if anyone else is doing it. I kind of wanted to get an unbiased opinion of them, since they were one of those parts that was kind of slim to none in a sense. So yeah, so I got two of those. Obviously you need two for the back, so those will be going in the GTI. Hopefully step up the back. I'm trying to keep the back as rigid as I possibly can, and then in the front I'm going to keep it a little softer, because I want to kind of have like a nosedive, especially during the squat on a launch. I would like to have the nose down and as much pressure in the rear to, you know, keep everything sound. So we're gonna try those out. Since I have 034 Motorsport, pretty much everything else mount wise, I figured I wouldn't mind doing those. They can't hurt. So we're putting some gas in the R. Always run 93. Run the highest octane you can. Don't go to Wawa, it's cheap gas for the new tri-state guys. I hear you're getting them down in Florida too. It's interesting. We're getting these new ones called Royal Farms. They're popping up everywhere. I don't know what state they're coming from, but they seem to be taking over South Jersey lately. So I'll have to check them out. They're not open yet, but I don't know if you guys will see it, but there's this disgusting GTR coming over right here. Whoop, whoop, there he is. Nasty. God damn. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get up next to him. Thing's pretty sick. That shit's all done up. So around me, there's really only two GTRs that I've ever really, three GTRs that I've seen in my area. There's a black one, this Liberty Walk blue one. This one's really fucking done up. This guy, I believe, is the owner of Muscle Maker Grill around here. Like, he's got franchises. He's always got it parked out front. But then there's a white one. This guy used to own an RX-7 that was all done up. I don't know what it ran. It was when I was a little bit younger, but I used to live in the area, and I remember driving by his house all the time. Dude would have it parked in his garage. It was like a lime green color flip. It was pretty cool. But now he's got a white GTR. That's the one that I actually got to like mess around with the race. This blue one, I swear he only drives it to work, and I feel like it's all done up to draw attention to his business. There we go. God damn! Thing's a monster. I need to get me one of those. Thing's monstrous. Thing is sick. It's like the one car you can really appreciate that big wing on, man. Headed back to my house. I gotta grab my phone charger so I can charge up my phone, so we can get the J4 the rest of the way dialed in. Before I left, I had it almost perfect. There's just a few more tweaks I want to do to it. And then we're gonna find us a dyno shop and see what she puts down. So I wanted to wait until I was at the max I could pull out of it in its current state, with the weather being as cold as it possibly could in my area, so I could get a real idea of what she's putting down. And then hopefully by summer we'll have an intercooler in here and we can maintain those tunes. But I'm gonna get a dyno run without ethanol, because, well, first off, how I like to set up my tunes when it comes to ethanol, I like to max out as best I can on pump gas, maybe throw a few corrections, like it's not a big deal as long as they're soft corrections, and then I'll add the ethanol on top, but don't make any changes to my boost or my torque maps after the fact. Strictly power due to timing. So that's kind of how I do that. So we'll be doing, I'll be doing a run without ethanol and then a run with ethanol to see what she's putting down, with or without. Alright guys, so a couple things I need to address in this vlog real quick, pertaining to the page, or the channel, sorry. Two things I'm going to kind of limit or stop is, obviously I can't bring my son in the car with me, which kind of sucks. You know, he does enjoy the car rides, but you know, it seems YouTube is a hell of a lot more sensitive than I thought. It's kind of weird because it pisses me off because, you know, these guys can take a 900 horsepower fucking Evo and, you know, put their kid in the front seat and go take them out drifting, but no one says shit. It's a good time. But God forbid, you know, you got a kid in a safe car seat in the back in a 200 horsepower GTI and you do 80. I mean, to me, that's just driving down the fucking road. So, yeah, so I can't have my son in the car anymore because I'm sick and tired of hearing everyone bitch about it. And the other thing is I'm going to start limiting the cursing. Not because I want to. In my opinion, this is the car world. That cursing's a part of it. But with that being said, I do want the channel to also cater to teenagers that are looking for their first car and just, you know, just kids that are into Volkswagens in general and MK7s especially. So for that reason, and that reason alone, I'm going to limit the cursing on the channel. Because I think it's only fair that, you know, the little guys, the youngins, don't have to necessarily deal with that yet or hear it. So we'll limit that a little bit. But that I'm cool with. I'm a little pissed off about the sun thing. I don't feel, other than the one video with the 918 Spider, which was a rare occurrence. You know, in Jersey, we drive the highways at 80. Like, we drive at 80 pretty much everywhere we go. So 80 to me is probably, it sounds like you're 50 from everywhere else. I don't know how every other state is like, but we don't drive slow in Jersey. Like, every highway is 65 plus. Everyone does 80, 85 plus. You know, it just is what it is. So, but for the sake of not having to hear anyone bitch about it, I'm going to keep him out of the car during my videos. So, now that that's addressed, we can push that under the water. Big things happening next run in 2018. We're going to be bringing car reviews, as you can see by this video here, which I just posted up. This is just a trailer video, kind of, shortened up. More of the glamour-ish part of what I'm going to be doing in the car review videos. We're also going to be giving, you know, information from the guys, information regarding the modifications they've done. We're going to be doing follow-ups on every car that we possibly can that have done extreme mods, you know, in the sense of going from stage 1 to stage 2, which is what this first one's going to be about. This is going to be about my buddy Mitch from Massachusetts. He drives an MK6 Jetta SE. It's a 1.8T with the stock turbo. It was stage 1 in this video. However, over the Christmas break, he added a catless downpipe and he went to stage 2 APR, which a lot of people don't do on that engine. So it'll be interesting to see how he feels about it. We're going to give him about a month to go over it, drive it around and get the true feel for it, and then we'll do a follow-up review video on that. And then we'll also talk to him about how he felt about the car on stage 1 versus how he feels about it now on stage 2. I will say something that was intriguing and very interesting to me, which is kind of cool, and I'm excited for, having a GTI on a JB1 was that he was able to keep up with a Stage 1 GTI Mark 7 after the Stage 2 tune. So, we will be putting them face to face for the showdown once we get them back together. Alright? So that's pretty much today's vlog, guys. I just wanted to keep it short. I wanted to address a few things. Like I said, I'm heading to Goodies now to do the install video for the CTS blow-off valve. So that'll be coming shortly after this. So keep on dubbing. I'll see you guys next vlog.